Hello friends, how are you doing? I think you are doing great. So today it is 15th day, almost fortnight. You can say that fortnight means 15 day. So what is the topic today? I am going to be speaking right now. So today is also the similar pattern of yesterday's topic. Means yesterday's topic was why English grammar is very important. Because of the speaking and writing. So now today's most also important topic is why vocabulary is important for English learning in compare as a speaking and writing both. So why vocabulary words? You can say that most of the verbs, including actions words, are important. These are also called vocabulary. So why vocabulary is important for us in speaking, writing, as well as anything. So today this is topic. Let's start. So how do I start? Suppose if you want to speak about speech given something like that, how do you give? Good morning, everyone. Today I am going to speak on a very important topic. Why vocabulary is important. So this is the all thing So now, right now, I'm going to be say about these things. So these first of all, that what is language? Language is the most powerful tool of communication, and we use language to express our thoughts, feelings, options, and ideas. In English learning, there are four major skills. You already know about that. I already told about LSRW: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. To perform well in all these skills, especially speaking and writing, we need a strong vocabulary. We need a strong vocabulary. That's why you have to prepare. Yes. Vocabulary means the collections of words that a person knows and uses in a language. The more words we know, the better we can understand others and express ourselves. Vocabulary is often called the building blocks of a language because words are basics units from which sentence are formed. So the question is why? What is vocabulary? Vocabulary refers to all the words we know and understand. It includes like listening vocabulary, words we understand when we hear them; speaking vocabulary, word we use while speaking; reading vocabulary, words are which we understand while reading; writing vocabulary, words we use while writing. That is that. For example, if a person knows only 500 English words, their communication will be limited. However, if a person knows 5,000 words or more words, they can communicate more effectively and confidently. They are gaining so much, idea about how to speak, whether to speak. The situation comes from any kind of where he can speak easily. If he has a knowledge of the word, they can make a sentence structure. So, importance of vocabulary in speaking. First, help us express ideas clearly. Vocabulary allows us to express our thoughts accurately. If we know only a few words, we may struggle to explain what we want to say. For example, instead of saying that movie was good, a person with a rich vocabulary, he can say that movie was fascinating, inspiring, interesting, fabulous, marvelous, ravished, so much great, entertaining, and memorable things. How is it come from? Of course, it is a vocabulary. A person with a rich vocabulary can say that movie was fascinating, all over those things. He can easily translate. The second sentence gives a much clearer picture. Increase confidence. Second, many English learners hesitate to speak because they can find the right words, cannot find the right words. A strong vocabulary increases confidence and reduces fear while speaking. Yes, vocabulary is important. That's why when we know more words, we can participate in conversations without constantly stopping to think. Third, improve fluency. Fluency means speaking smoothly without unnecessary pause. Vocabulary helps us to speak naturally and continuously. Third one is improve fluency. Fluency means speaking smoothly without unnecessary pauses. Vocabulary helps us speak naturally and continuously. People with a limited vocabulary often stop in the middle of the sentences because they cannot find suitable words. These are the problems. For make communication more effective. Good vocabulary helps us communicate our message correctly. Misunderstandings are less likely when we use a precise words. For example, instead of saying I am sad, he may say or we may say I am disappointed, I am upset, I am frustrated. Each word conveys a different meaning. Helps 5 number helps in public speaking and interview. A rich vocabulary is extremely powerful, useful in interview, debate, presentations, and public speaking. People who use appropriate and meaningful words often makes a positive impressions on other. Importance of vocabulary in writing improves writing quality. Vocabulary is essential for writing essays, letters, reports, articles, and stories. Using varied vocabulary makes writing more interesting and professional. For example, poor writing. What is the poor writing? The book was good, the story was good, the character were good. These are the things. But better writing, what is that? The book was excellent, the story was engaging, and the characters were realistic and memorable. These are the things you can change and make it correct. Grammar and some make it correct full sentences. Avoid repetition. A strong vocabulary helps us avoid repeating the same mistakes again and again, and you can rectify, you can correct your chances of the doing best of your best. Instead of repeating good, we can use excellent, wonderful, fantastic, impressive, remarkable, outstanding, or exceptional. This makes writing more attractive and enjoyable to read. Third, improve academic performance. A student with a better vocabulary often perform better in examination because they can understand question and express answers more effectively. Vocabulary plays an important role in a subject such as English, social science, and competitive examinations. These are you can know that about very clearly. And enhances creativity. Writer, author, poets, and journalists depends heavily on vocabulary. A rich vocabulary allows writers to create word description and powerful expression. Helps in professional communication. What is that? In the workplace, people write emails, report, proposals, and presentation. A strong vocabulary helps a professional communicate clearly and professionally. Relationship between vocabulary and grammar. What is that relationship? Many learners ask which is more important, vocabulary or grammar. The truth is that both are important. Yes, both are important. Grammars provide the structure of language, while vocabulary provides the words. Grammars without vocabulary is almost useless because we cannot express ideas without words. For example, even if someone knows a perfect grammar, they cannot communicate if they do not know the necessary words. Therefore, grammar and vocabulary should be learned together. Both of them are important, not just only grammar, not just in making sentences. Vocabulary is also important. It is relativity. Benefits of having a strong vocabulary. First one is better communication. Already I am saying that. Better can express themselves more clearly and accurately. Second is better reading skills. A larger vocabulary helps us understand books, newspaper, websites, and academic text more easily. Better listening skills. When we know more about what we understand movies, speeches, podcast, and conversation better. Fourth one is improved confidence. Vocabulary helps learn feel more comfortable using English and real life situation. Better career opportunities. If you have a good knowledge of English speaking and writing, there is a chance of career too, to improve your personality and anything whatever you want. Good communications are highly skilled and easily get employers and easily get whatever he has minded. Strong vocabulary helps during job interviews and professional interaction. And 6, better examination result. Vocabulary is essential for school examination, competitive examination, and language proficiency test. So this is important. Improve social interaction. People with a strong vocabulary can communicate effectively with people from different backgrounds. Now, what is the you can say that disadvantage? So many things are going to be said. But pros and cons are always there. Advantage, disadvantage, limitation, drawback. These are things. So what are the disadvantages? First one, difficulty in communication. People struggle to express their ideas. Lack of confidence, limited vocabulary often cause hesitation. Third, weak writing skill. Writing may become repetitive, boring, and unclear. Four, misunderstanding. Using incorrect word may create confusion. Poor academic performance. Student may find it difficult to understand lessons and answer examinations question. Possible disadvantage of focusing too much on vocabulary. Although Although vocabulary is important, there can be some problems if learner or focus only on studies, ignoring grammar. Learning thousands of words without grammar can result in incorrect sentences. Memorizing without usage. Many students memorize word list sentences but never use the words in speaking or writing. So hence they are forgot all the sentences. They forgot the ideas, forgot the clearly what is the message of this poem, right? What is the message of the story? As a result, they forget them quickly. Using a difficult word unnecessarily. Some learners try to impress others by using very difficult word. This can create a hindrance of what they are conveying. So use easy words. Or either you have to knowledge. Okay, that's fine. You have to knowledge about the hard words, difficult words. That is good. But use simple words. Knowledge about these things is good. So simple and clear language is often better. Overloading the learning process. Trying to learn hundreds of words every day may lead to stress and frustration. So keep calm and learn as far as possible. You can learn 5 words, 10 words each in a day is good. Steady and consistent learning is more effective. How to improve vocabulary? How to improve? This is also question comes on your mind. First, read daily. Read books, newspaper, magazines, blogs, and articles. Podcast. You can use podcast to BBC channel. You can use. Second, maintain a vocabulary notebook. Write down new words along with the meanings and examples. This can really helpful for you. Third one, learn words in context. Instead of memorizing isolated words, learn them through the sentences and stories. You can make your own stories and sentences of these words, and you can easily know it. 4. Practice speaking. Use newly learned word in daily conversation. 5. Practice writing. Write paragraph, essays, and journals entries using new vocabulary. 6. Watch English content. Yes, watch English content, movies. You can watch anything, web series. It is really helpful. So, movies, new channel, podcast, educational videos, anything. Use a dictionary. A good dictionary helps a learner understand meanings and pronunciations and usage. So these are the things. 8. Learn synonyms and antonyms. Every word has their synonyms and antonyms. So in this you can more understands of the vocabulary. So that is very good. So how far I am going? It's a long video too. So right now I am conclusion of this video and vocabulary. What is the topic? So in conclusion, vocabulary is one of the most important components of the English learning. It plays a vital role in the both speaking and writing. A strong vocabulary helps us communicate effectively, write clearly, speak confidently, perform better in examination and success in our professional lives. However, vocabulary should not be learned in isolation, means separated. You can start with team members, friends, and it should be combined with the grammar, reading, listening, speaking, and mix up idea is very important. Words are important to learn and get through it. So these are the things. Hope you understand all this. We will discuss more in later videos, upcoming videos. So bye, today it is enough for that. So all things are good. Thank you very much. That's it.